hear me?
Can you hear me?
Don't leave. Nacho, this is why I partially want to take you and go. Jimmy, can you hear me? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Well?
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Boss Baby. Wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. The cliffhanger, don't do this to me. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So what are you gonna do? You're right, I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time. I'm gonna take Nacho.
I think.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. But... Sir, I have many questions. When did you learn to teleport? Just poop. Oh, hi, Nacho. Oh, something seems different.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hashi. Nacho, why are you here? Because I showed up. Because I believed in it and it happened. You showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported? Huh? Nacho said his appearance has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I need more answers than I teleported. Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is. I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could. I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nacho, Chayonara learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Also, that's how Hajime gets all the information from the Strawberry side. Huh. Makes sense now. Wow, look at all the evidence. I've leveled. I'm ascended. Well, I guess these were pretty important. Especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was it about the wall clock's alarm going off before the... Oh, our clock has an alarm too, so it's not just their clock. How that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting. This trial is pretty fun. I like the idea. I'm just wondering why he just... Poof.
Hey.
Unless there was a secret door from the dead game. The final dead game, or whatever it's called. Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh? You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, pull the trigger. So you really did it?
Man.
Oh, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet. I guess it was just as Sailor Moon said. Huh?
Actually...
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving from some Russian roulette. Like he acts like he's like, I just played some backgammon. You know, I escaped the room, played some backgammon, played a little bit of Monopoly, and now I'm here. He acts like it's nothing. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What is wrong with him? I know he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, he's crazy. That's all there is to it. Anyways, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. So he knows where, like, there's secret doors. That's probably why the walls are painted with so many colors and lights, because there's probably secret doors everywhere that we don't know about. Not only that, but wherever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. So somebody could have come from Strawberry House to what do you call it? To Grape House without us knowing.
Man.
Hey, Hajime.
You stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyways, I'm definitely lucky thanks to that. I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained a quite amazing prize as my reward. That is the Future Foundation file.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. This killing school life? You mean the killing that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byaku was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. So they know everything. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know. Besides Byaku, of course. And it's just as I thought, that Byaku was the Byaku we knew. That Byaku was the Byaku we knew, right? What? However, I can say that the information was completely useless. In truth, there was similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities. For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place. Are the murders going to be similar? The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group, which was, you know, well, wasn't Peko not the serial killer? She was just disguised as a serial killer, so it's a little bit different. Then the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. They're repeating themselves. Does that mean Neko killed himself? What do you guys think about these strange similarities? If that's the case, Sakura killed herself in the 4th trial, which would mean Neko killed himself. That doesn't make sense, though. Why would Neko do that? It's definitely strange.
Well,
I can't think of these as coincidences, unless he killed himself in hopes that people would get food. Because he's a robot, so he's thinking, like, there's no need for him to get food. If he takes himself out, he could save everybody else by getting them food. Especially if so he was like the real MVP, like how Sakura was. He sacrificed himself for everybody else. Monokuma is behind the motives and driving the murders. What are you trying to say? By the way, the 4th murder of the killing school was apparently a ruled suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. Truth, are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore, and I even learned what your talent is too. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only thing I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal.
Yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope's Peak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information. It only contains information about me. So it's only my profile. It's just Hajime's information. Just that whole book. It literally was like the size of a dictionary. I mean, I guess if it's your whole life, it's gonna take up a little bit time to know info if you've been waiting for. I'm curious what his ultimate is. Just mine.
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it's always interesting that Hajime was the only one who can remember his talent. But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy? In a way, it's just as Chia said, Hajime's existence is special. Wow, Hajime has his own autobiography. I was born on the 6th of September under a pale moonlight with 500 pages. This is the whole novel, and it's only the first book of the series. Because you were just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. How dare you assume that I'm just a reserve? Huh?
Well,
unlike the primary department for main corps students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve corps students who entered the school through a basic entrance. Oh, so I passed the exam. I'm the ultimate reserve student? So all I did was pass an exam, so I'm not an ultimate. Or Hajime's not an ultimate. He's just passed an exam to get in. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. So I'm like the bench warmer. I mean, if Hajime passed the exam, that's true, I mean, big brain. The ultimate big brain. Well, even then, that's just in name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy revenue stream. But I guess no ultimate talent. Big sad. Big sad. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. So I'm the ultimate rich man. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
Isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire Hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Now Nacho don't like us? Because we're not special. He only likes special students. Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that.
Stop.
Want to become Hope? Want to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Oh, he really doesn't like us. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and strong will. That's why we wanted you to talk to him earlier. He hates you now. He won't talk to you. Well, fine. I don't want to talk to him anyways. I'm talking to Akane. See, I don't need him anyways. I don't want to talk to him anyways. Go to your corner. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
I believe I'm special on the inside. That's all that matters. As long as I believe I'm special. Doesn't matter what other people think, Nacho. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even know?
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot how he was a nobody, that's all. Then I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. You suck! I don't have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student. I like how that's like a surprise to him, like, God forbid I'm normal. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Actually, being normal in this case would be special, if you think about it. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Well, at least I'm not the traitor. Now that we know you were a normal, average, utterly unremarkable... My mom thinks I'm special. There's no way you could be associated with the future foundation. Like, waste of free time. Stop her! Well, it's not my fault that Akane was so focused on food. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byaku, would have been the most likely candidate, but now that's probably impossible. Unless he killed himself on purpose like Junko did. But I don't think that's possible either. Because in that case, Junko attacked Monokuma and then got herself killed really early. In Byaku's case, he was killed by another student. Are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamura's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about. Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared the room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again? Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since the beginning. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want to hope to shine even brighter. What are you saying? What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon. Jeez, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I could tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon, unless it's a person. Unless, what happens if Mecha was the, Mekamaru was the ultimate weapon? Don't lie, there was no way that's possible. Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry, the class trial is going to start soon.
Right.
You're right, I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to the site at any moment.
Bye now.
Then while we are at it, I'll go on ahead. Hey, Hajime. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Neko's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's the most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Neko's case. I'm guessing we're going back to the crime scene. If I had to take a guess. I haven't returned from the I have returned from the depths of hell. Panda? Yo, sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right? Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here. More importantly, Soda, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Huh? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. There's some characters that I like more than others, of course, but this series has not been pointed. Wow, Nacho, so nasty. The compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees. That would be like this, right? So all it does is swivel. So the elevator doesn't move, it rotates. That's what, if I'm guessing if I'm correct. I see, just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that?
That's
well,
obvious.
obviously the elevator most likely rotates 180 degrees. Elevator rotated? Now then, I should go investigate Neko's body. That's probably why they don't feel it move or hear it move. It just kind of rotates. As if he was thumbing his nose at us, Nacho began making his way toward Great Tower.
My.
What the hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Yeah, let's not talk about that. Nacho, what do you know? How much do you know? Soda's account has been added to the... Nacho! Nacho! I feel like I'm yelling Nacho Libre every time. Curious about their...
serious?
Oh, Neko, are you serious?
Damn it!
Damn it, I didn't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up. Oh, I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey.
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here.
Wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mika is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right.
But Soda should be able to disassemble the body, right? Huh?
It cannot be.
Oh, it's true because, like I said, like Mika was bodies, Soda's mechanics. Is that true? Are you gonna disassemble Neko's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Neko been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough. We need to perform this investigation so we can figure out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Neko.
Damn it!
Why you...
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Come on, Soda. What are you standing there for? Damn it, fine. I have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well...
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nacho, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. But why? I'm guessing I talk for Soda then?
Damn it!
Wow, Hajime's autobiography really did make Nacho these sassy pants. I mean, the Coco voice now fits him very well. We've come so far, there's no way I could get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awkward for Neko, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced his voice through his clenched teeth, Soda faced Neko, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Neko's body. Huh, where did you get that tool knife? Nacho gave it to me. He said he had it already before we even went to the amusement park. So Nacho did that too? It's like Nacho has full control of the situation. Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Neko died? I mean, stopped functioning. Well, we figured that we didn't need you for that. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too. Well, for now, I tried disassembling Neko's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Neko's body one more time. The clock's gonna be a big thing here. I have a feeling the time's gonna be a big thing. Apparently Soda is finishing disassembling Neko's body. I should probably check it out one more time. I think it's just a clock, right? That's all we need. Neko's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. It says 7:30, right? The hand of the clocks look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. So he died at 7:30? Wait, but we were in there before he died, right? Because the clock can't be messed with. Because Neko told us that. And when he's in sleep mode, it turns off all his functions, right? So the alarm wouldn't have gone off, but it makes, because we got in there, what? The girls and Hajime got in there at like 7, if I remember correctly. So if that's the case, huh. That's interesting. So maybe somebody messed with, maybe somebody messed with the clocks in the lounges? So they said the wrong time? Maybe the time's all messed up because somebody messed with the clocks in the lounges. Oh, that's interesting. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Great Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Chai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. This is highly effective, efficient radio clock. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. So something happened that borked that clock. I've become a Time Lord. Unless it's 7:30 p.m. Maybe that's when he died at night. Well, even if that's so that means he died before the pillar fell over. Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. That's nothing more useful. There's nothing more useful than that. Accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? How does he know it's a.m.? It could be p.m. Oh, I guess we're investigating everything again. There's something that's protruding from the back of Neko's neck. It's the good night button. It's the good night. They call it the good night button that forces Neko to enter sleep mode. By chance, did the killer press this and force Neko into sleep mode? Maybe the killer really did press this to make Neko enter sleep mode. Even so, it's the back of Neko's neck. Getting behind and press it would be a Herculean task. The blood-like substance flowing out of Neko's body seems to be oil based on the smell. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Neko's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. Anyways, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. And then I guess the leg. Are we going to look at the wire again? Neko's chest and left leg are tied up with a strong metal wire, almost as if he had been bound. The killer was able to take on the robotic Neko. But the killer was able to take on the robotic Neko. Who did, and how were they able to bind him? The tip of this wire. It looks like it's been tied in 2 loops, but what's the meaning behind this? I think that's it, right? Yeah. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Neko's body. It almost seems like he's glaring at him. Excuse me, sir, do you have anything to say?
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. I thought there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about? I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. The door handle? Is that a doorknob?
You don't even know?
Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't have happened unless a ton of force was. Wasn't that like when Neko was trying to force the door open, he almost broke the handle? Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob. Hey. Don't you think it's strange?
See?
If we examine the far back door in Great Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did the doorknob? The other door? If that's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Great Hall that we entered from, right? Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
I don't know.
We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter the Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken,
it's
right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side, but it's gonna take time. We don't have time, Nacho. The loop on the foot, looks like a loop. Yeah, no, it's the same kind of loop. You're definitely right about that. On your side. Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door to Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. But if you have plenty of parts right here, huh?
See?
Just use that. We're gonna literally use a dead body to fix the door. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from a dead friend? It's called recycling. It's much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk.
Hey.
Well, Soda, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
Huh?
Chain? Yeah, the big chain. The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. We don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Soda, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all. So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. Oh. After teasingly saying that, Nacho left the area. Broken doorknob has been added. What the hell happened to him? He was on edge about something. Who knows? I like how Chia's like, it's just that time. He always gets sassy at this time.
Damn right.
Oh, that reminds me. Nacho asked Soda to do something weird for him, right? It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean. Actually, to tell you the truth, Nacho asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up. But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe. Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. What Nacho said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? Are we just gonna bust through it? I mean, I guess the door might be strong enough to rip it, but I'm like, that's a lot of power. It looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nacho have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. I'm guessing we're going to Strawberry. We're going to Strawberry Building. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Thanks to Soda, the elevator is working now. All right, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House, and I still hate it. Gee, I don't understand anything. Nothing makes sense no more.
What's up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey.
Soda, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. Well, that was fast. You've got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Neko's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so,
Now then.
Anyways, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if I press the button to the Strawberry Hall's door?
So.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about that chain. Unless it's not a chain. Wow, I forgot how very little people survived till now. The elevator looks sad. There's a lot of people have died by now. The door to Strawberry Hill Hall behind Neko's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you don't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've come all this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot. Yeah, that'd be great. She angry. Akane's super angry. Excuse me, pardon me. There's no way the doors will open. Not when the door, the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I press the button. Is it gonna break? That opened way too easily. That opened way too easy. Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Impossible. Where'd the chains go? Hold on a second. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say this. Definitely looks weird. Oh my god. The body's still on the opposite side of the room. So does the room turn too? So not only does the doors open, even though the doors open to the same tower, the room must rotate so we always go through the same door. What do you mean, huh?
Hey!
He doesn't... Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in the Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside the Grape Tower, Michael's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why is he like that? Why is Neko's body in front of the door to... why is Neko's body in front of the door to the Grape Hall?
Hey, hey.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. So wait, there's two bodies? Not just that, but the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. That's weird. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tip pillar and the spilled oil. They all move the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Hall Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? And I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. I'm curious what that means. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. That's interesting. Strange feeling in tower. I'm guessing this is the last evidence, so chain has been updated. So the chain never really affected the door if it just rotates. I'm guessing the chains...
I see.
But where is the chain too? Because if it's still the same two doors, the chain should be somewhere in this room. Chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought, it was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought, then you already knew about this mystery? You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why did you try investigating first? The door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it, maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue on that door. The doorknob's missing. It's the door with the picture of grapes on it. This should lead to the Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor. See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Neko's body came off the door to the Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Broken doorknob has been added to the...
What?
Huh, did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved if everything were linked together if you can reach it. Just like I did. What does he mean? Even I asked him that, Nacho probably won't give me an answer, so I'd just be a waste of time to ask. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out during the trial. That's gonna be the big thing, isn't it? That's gonna be the big twist, is how this room works. Oh, fuck.
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
I'm not.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
Why would you do it?
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch.
Hey, listen, you can't ditch this trial. You're the one that made it.
Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
I'm taking it seriously. You should too, Monokuma.